Hi you guys, I'm back. I'm going to attempt to make 2 videos tonight to make up for a little bit of lost time before I burn my dinner. This video, as you see, is going to be why I went natural. For those of you who have checked out my Big Chop video, I previously had a why I went natural video when I was actually still relaxed, and I went to search for it to post it. As I see, I never posted it and can't find it, so now I have to make one, because I feel like you can't have a natural vlog without a why I went natural video. So let's see. It's going to be harder than I thought. Why I went natural. I have a few reasons, and these aren't necessarily in the order of importance, but I will tell you what sparked my research on natural hair. Just a quick background information on myself. I was at Spelman College, and after my second year, I actually secured a full scholarship, and kind of knew I wasn't happy with my career choices. I grew up in a salon all of my life. My mom has been doing hair for over 30 years, and it's kind of like one of those things where you know there's like a hidden passion in there, but you don't ever want to, you know, go with it because you're like, no, I want to be in a white collar job, or I want to wear a suit every day, you know, type thing like that. And it got to the point where I kind of couldn't ignore my passion. So against my mother's initial wishes at that time, I left Spelman to go attend Paul Mitchell in Atlanta and never looked back. I mean, when I walked through the door, I just felt at home. And I told myself if I were to leave college to pursue a career in hair, I had certain goals that I needed to accomplish in my career that were a must for me, and one of them was focusing on healthy hair, because I just always used to question or be like, you know, why is it that the average African American female can't get her hair passed here? You know, there are the exceptions, but for the most part, if you look at it, Caucasian women, Asian women, you know, other races, biracial people, you know, they can get their hair longer, and the average African American, our hair, you know, gets to here, and it's just like, what's going on? So throughout I've been doing hair for 2 years now. Throughout my 2 years of doing hair, my clients know if you ask me a question and I can't answer it, it's like I can't get sleep at night. It's like I have to find out the answer. So that's what got me into my initial research. I saw a lot of people in Atlanta going natural left and right, and I was kind of like, no. And then when I moved back home and, you know, kept researching it, when I was no longer in the environment of everybody going natural, I was like, you know what? Maybe you should do some research and look into it yourself, which I did, and that made me more interested in really knowing about healthy hair. And at the time, like you see in my videos, when I was relaxed, other than when I went through my big getting color craze and hair breaking off type thing, I for the most part had what I considered at that time to be healthy hair. But my mindset is already starting to change a little bit, because when I think about it now, I feel like my hair was visually healthy, like meaning to the eye it looked healthy, but when I look on it now, I just can't see how any relaxer can be what I call bone straight, where it's just like it's wet and it's as straight as a board and your hair be healthy. But at the time I thought it was. But gosh, I'm rambling. Initially, my research started with wanting to learn more about healthy hair, and that's what got me interested in going natural. And having clients in this area in a small town, which is nowhere near the size of Atlanta, where people are more scared to go natural, or they don't see as many people going natural to know that it's possible to have naturally shiny, pretty hair, and not what people think, oh, I'm going to look like I'm from the color purple or something. I've actually heard that comment. And so I was like, you know what? I do hair here. I felt like it was my responsibility to learn on my own and to find out, and what better way to find out than to do it myself. That was my initial reason. And my second reason, which honestly to some extent should probably be number one, was for personal reasons. I've always been a pretty confident person, or at least I think I have been, but I feel like there's just always been something missing for me internally, or I don't know. And I felt like if I need to go natural, I wanted to go natural, like from start to finish, experience everything just for myself, because not knocking anybody who doesn't do a big chop. I'm by far not saying, oh, if you don't do a big chop, you're not 100% doing the full thing. Trust me, I promise I'm not saying that. But for me personally, I felt like I needed to experience having the short TWA, teeny weeny afro, to having everything, just to get to know my hair and honestly embracing my natural beauty, embracing myself, because you'd be surprised what chopping your hair off, or even people who I've chopped their hair off, can do to you. It kind of makes you like, if you were here, you gotta like step your confidence game up like really high. And so I kind of want to do it for myself, to kind of complete some things about myself. And so I did it. As you can see, I did it. I'm still learning. I'm still trying to learn for everybody else. It's just making me feel really good that I've done it. And I don't regret my decision by far. I wish more women would go natural. And it is so funny. My mom thinks I'm crazy for saying that. She's like, honey, you do hair. You do relaxers. That's your career. How are you not going to make any money if nobody's getting relaxers and haircuts and color all the time? But I have to keep it 100. I have to keep it real. I wish more black women would go natural. So for those of you who are not interested in part 2, I'm going to cut off the camera to make the part 2, which is what have I experienced or what have I gotten from going natural so far thing. But that's why I went natural. Like I said, wish more people would do it. I love it. It's honestly one of the most amplifying and invigorating and embracing myself and inspirational things I've ever done in my life, and I wouldn't take it back for the world. But thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Bye.